get rolling with editing. I forgot to tell you or show you how to set up a sequence. So again, a sequence is where your actual video is completed. This is your completed video. You can see all the clips, everything, all the edits you made are down here in your sequence. And now what shows up, that is what shows up on your program monitor. So as the finalized clip. All right, so before we set up a sequence, we want it to match our footage file. So that means, every camera can be shot differently. It can be 1920 by 1080, which is, or 1280 by 720p. Sometimes your phones are really low quality, they're 460p, and we're all talking about pixel sizes within a screen. So I'm going to take, I've cleared everything out. I'm just down in my Chick-fil-A footage. I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to take any one of these files, any one of these clips, and you just drag and drop it on your timeline, and it creates a sequence to match our settings. So I talked about in the last video that we shot at 60 frames per second. So that means our timeline, our sequence is going to be set up for 60 frames per second. So I'm just going to click and drag clip number 13. Let's see here. I'm going to do a short one. So media duration. This one's only 3 seconds long. So I'm going to take clip 3. I'm going to click and drag it over and drop it on top of the timeline. There you go. All right. So now it has created a sequence. Now if we look back in the project panel, we have a new icon. It has 3 different layers, okay, and also has a playhead. So this is called a sequence. So what I'm going to do with that, and I like being organized, first thing I'm going to come over to the timeline. I'm going to hit Shift 3 to get over there. I'm going to click and drag and highlight my clip here, and I'm just going to hit delete because that's not where I wanted that video at. Now I'm going to go back to my project panel, Shift 1, and I'm going to take my sequence. Notice it has a green icon, and I'm going to click and drag it to the left with my hand. Now it's outside of the Chick-fil-A footage because it's not actual footage. This is our master file. So we're going to rename our sequence by clicking on it once, twice, call it master. So that's our master copy. So whenever you make a sequence, I encourage you to rename it so that you don't get it confused with your clips. So if you look over here, you can tell that our timeline, it's still up, or our sequence, it's called master. So this is our sequence in the timeline panel. All right, so this is called a timeline. So now we've got that set up. I think that's the only thing I wanted to show you in this video was how to set up a sequence. And it's really easy. Like I said, if I was to close this out and we had different footage, click and drag, clip number 8, drop it, and now it's made a sequence and it's called it 8, which again I would name it second. Or if I had a blooper reel, this is my blooper sequence, click and drag it out. Then if I wanted to, I would create a bin, call it sequences or SEQ for short, and put both of these in there. Again, it's just an organizational tool. I'll clean this up. In the next video, we're going to be dealing with the source monitor and learn how to edit and put things inside of our sequence.